But when we're teaching people that are struggling, if you have an open or closed club face that's really dramatic, we can use these path perfectors and stroke length perfectors. So what we'll do here, we could either slide these on the rail, right? So if you're inside in your dorm room, right, you can slide these on the rail. When we're outside, and you know, PGA.com called this the Swiss Army knife of putting trainers. And I am not here to tell people how to putt. There is a million different philosophies, right? There's arc, straight back, straight through, eyes over the ball, eyes over the inside. But what Pure Truth does is no matter what your putting philosophy is, Isabella, we can set this up to reinforce this. So if you want eyes over the ball, we move the strings eyes over the ball. So here, why don't you just walk us through, it appears like you're trying to get a much longer follow through than, so talk about your philosophy here on putting and your stroke length.
Everyone has a very different putting stroke. Most commonly I've seen is a bit of a longer backstroke and a shorter follow through. I was kind of taught a little bit more of an old school traditional putting stroke where I have a shorter backswing and then a longer follow through. So that's kind of how I've set up these two sticks here to fit my putting stroke, and that's what I think is nice about it, is you can adjust it to how yours is. There's not a right or a wrong when it comes to it, it's just kind of however you putt best. So then setting up to it, I know exactly how far to take it back. It's gonna be right about here, and then I'll be able to follow through a bit more. That was a bit of a pull, but.
Yeah, and once again, a pull, right?
Yep.
It isn't drastic, but it's a pull.
Yep. Seems to be my go-to.
So for those of you laughing at home, this is really hard. But I mean, the good thing is you have one miss, right? It would be really bad if we were pulling, pushing, pulling, pushing. There we go. That is beautiful. What these stoppers allow us to do, especially on short putts, is to reinforce that our stroke does not need to be long, right? The more compact the stroke, the more accurate the stroke. So dealing on, you know, if you're hitting a 6-footer, a 20-footer, a 3-footer, right, we can move those gates.